Alright, Cubs fans, friendly reminder, there are no goats in the stadium. I do not want to risk another curse here. I don't want to see any cattle, any sheep, dogs, cats, chickens, anything. In fact, the only animals I want to see in there are whatever's in the hamburgers and the hot dogs.
Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Chicago Cubs. It's game 3 of the World Series, and let's be honest, this is win or it's done basically, isn't it? It's not going to happen. If we go 3-0 down, the difference between 3-0 and 2-1 is just, I mean, it might as well be, you know, land and sea, mightn't it? So let's hope we can get a win today. We are at home. The next 3 games are at home. Realistically, we need to win those 3 games and then go to Boston only needing to win 1. But it's not gone to plan so far. I would say the bats haven't really shown up for us at all. We've only got one person hitting above 300, and that's Bregman. We've only actually got 2 people hitting above 200. That's not going to get it done, is it? So the bats need to show up for us here. The pitching just needs to not make me angry and sweary. And yeah, well, let's see what we can do. We're at home, so let's check these lineups. And please win. Please, please win.
On your feet, Chicago, because we need all the help we can get. At first base, it's Vlad Jr. At second base, it's Cooper Pratt. At third base, it's Ellie De La Cruz. At shortstop, it's Aja Namala. In left field, it's Bobby Patterson. In center field, it's Pete Crow Armstrong. In right field, it's Ernesto De Leon. Designated hitter is William McQuaid. Behind the plate, it's Moises Ballesteros. And your starting pitcher is Juan Morillo.
Alright, so we can see the team sheets here, the lineups. We have Petey Crow leading us off 0 for 6 against this guy. Isn't great, is it? So he leads us off in centre field. Then Patterson in left field bats second. De La Cruz, McQuaid, Vlad, Ballesteros, Pratt, De Leon, and Namala make up the order. Morillo on the mound for us. The plan for him is to basically start this one and then go back into the bullpen where he will be used sort of as a use more often sort of guy. A 9-8 record, ERA 364, whip of 114. So he's had a good year. He has a 0-0 record against Boston, but a 193 ERA. Dylan Cease, I guess that's how we would pronounce that. A 13-8 record this season, a 3.31 ERA, a whip of 122, but crucially perhaps an 0-1 record against us and an ERA of 6. We need that today because, as I've said many times already this episode, we have to win this one. We just have to. So welcome to Wrigley. Matt Shaw will lead them off. We've got Morillo on the mound, pitcher-friendly conditions, and yeah, we just need to get the job done. There's no excuses here. An 0-1 pitch is popped up into left field. Patterson is there, 1 away. We just need 26 more of those, please. Devers comes in now, batting .250 postseason, a 2-2 pitch, and a strikeout for 2 away. And in comes Shakhtar now. He is batting .273 in the postseason. It's a full count on him. And he draws a walk. Low, it said. Only just low. Alright, it brings Torkelson in. He is batting .212 in the postseason. It's a 1-0 pitch. And it is 2-0 to the Red Sox. Not the start we needed, is it? 376 feet. It is 2-0. It's Torkelson as well, which is a little bit of a kick in the backside considering he was hopeless for us more or less at the Tigers. Casas comes in now, a 1-2 pitch on him. And there's a strikeout to end the first, but we are already down. Alright, Armstrong to lead us off, batting .250 in the postseason, a 2-0 pitch. Come on. Let's go, Petey. And he has grounded it to the second baseman, 1 away. In now will come Patterson, batting .275 in the postseason, an 0-1 pitch on him. And Patterson grounds it to the second baseman, having their own private game here apparently. So that's 2 down, and in will come De La Cruz, batting .286. A 1-0 pitch. And De La Cruz into right field. He will be caught. And that'll do it for our first. We get nothing. So we will go to the second, Harry Ford. Harry Ford was brought to my attention. He was in the that Great Britain side in the World Baseball Classic at the start of the real-life season. As he gets one up the middle. He's been batting really well this series. He's up to 292 postseason, but I think he's something ridiculous, like 9 for 10 or something. There goes the steal attempt, and he gets there as well. And Curel now, who is batting 267, and has grounded that. Oh, Vlad can't handle it. We're going to do this again, aren't we? It's one. I don't know if we've got to the World Series and we've sort of choked a bit here. It certainly feels a little bit like that, doesn't it? As it's a sack bunt, so runners at second and third with one away. It's a 1-1 pitch for Khalil Watson, and that is up the middle, and that'll be 4-0. No, it won't. It'll be 3-0 as the runner stays at third. So runners at the corners with one away for Matt Shaw, who is 0 for 1. And the runner goes, not even close, so that is 2 away. Silly, really, because that takes sack fly out of operation for another run for them. But anyway, a 1-2 pitch, and that is going to need to be caught. Petey Crow, it's not, and it is 4-0 in the second. I think what we are seeing here a little bit as well is, they have the best offense and the best defense. Our offense we know is pretty good, although we haven't seen any of it. And that's going to be another run. Our defense, well, certainly the pitching side of things, it's not terrible, but it's not great. That'll do it for Morillo, by the way. Absolutely shocking start for him. And DJ comes in, gets the strikeout. Maybe DJ should have got the start here. So we have a lot of work to do. McQuaid will come in and lead us off. A 1-1 pitch, and McQuaid into left field. That's going to drop in, and we have a leadoff single. In comes Vlad, batting 261 in the postseason, a 1-2 pitch, and Vlad strikes out. I think I am a little bit swearier than normal, but I think what's really frustrating me as much as anything is if we're going to lose the World Series, fair enough. Only one team can win, so that's all kind of, I guess, happens. It's an error. Now, is that going to be able to score McQuaid, or is he going to stop at third? So we have runners at second and third here with 2 out. We really need to capitalize on this, don't we? De Leon is at the plate. But what I'm really finding frustrating and demoralizing is there's one run back. All right. At least put up a fight. If we're going down with such a whimper that it's just eating me alive, I think. And it's really, really annoying. But there we go. So we've got one back. It is 5-1 going into the top of the third. And Torkelson, who hit the home run in the first, will come in to face DJ. It's a 2-2 pitch. And it is a strikeout for one away. In now will come Casas, who is 0 for 1. A 2-1 pitch. And that is into left field, where it should be caught. In case you missed it, DJ has signed an extension to stay for next year. He and Petey Crow were the 2 big free agents that we had. We couldn't afford to keep Petey Crow. He was like double and then some what DJ's on. So we did manage to keep DJ, though, as he hits 1 to put 2 on with 2 out. So I'm looking at DJ next season going back into our starting rotation, I think, as a first shutout innings for the Cubs of the game in the third. In comes Namala now. He is batting 243 in the postseason. It's a 1-2 pitch, and it is another ground out to the second baseman. In will come Petey Crow, 0 for 1 today. Another 1-2 pitch. Petey Crow sends it straight up, and that'll be 2 down, and it'll bring Patterson to the plate. Alright, Bobby, what have you got for us, mate? An 0-1 pitch. And it is a ground ball to the shortstop. It is out at first, and that'll do it for the third. It is still 5-1. And we are, of course, let's not forget, 2-0 down in the series. Watson, who's 1 for 1, comes in. Grounds it to Vlad, 1 away. And we'll bring Matt Shaw, who's already batting for the 3rd time in the 4th inning. And he strikes out. Very, very nicely done. 4 strikeouts for Hertz. Very nicely done indeed. It's Devers who's 1 for 2. First pitch. And that is into left field. Patterson is there. And DJ is doing a good job so far. Alright, Dela Cruz, what have you got? He's 0 for 1 today. It's a full count. And, where was that? 7? That is not a strike, mate. That is low and outside. Maybe not low, but definitely outside. Anyway, McQuaid is 1 for 1. McQuaid into left field again. He likes that, doesn't he? So it is a 1-out single. Can Vlad move him around? He's 0 for 1 is Vlad. It's a full count. Come on, Vladdy boy. Ah, swing if it's close, man. So it is Ballesteros now with 1 on, 2 out. Another full count. He draws a walk. All right, what we wouldn't give for Pratt to put one into the fan series. 1 for 1 is Coop. A 1-2. Cooper Pratt pops it up. And that will end the 4th. So we strand 2. And we'll go to the top of the 5th. DJ to face Shakhtar, who is 0 for 1. An 0-1 pitch. And a ground ball. Namala should have that. Over to first. 1 away. All right. Torkelson, who is 1 for 2. A 1-1 pitch. Torkelson into centre field. PD Crow comes in, makes the catch. That will be 2 away. And it'll bring up Casas, who is 0 for 2, to face a new man, Eldridge. Now, we've not seen much of him at all in the postseason. He is a solid enough bat and a decent enough pitcher as well, as he lines it straight to Coop. And that will do it for the 5th. So DJ did well. He at least stopped the bleeding for us, but we still need the bats to show up. And there's not really been much sign of that happening yet, as De Leon grounds out. In comes Namala now, 0 for 1. Another 3-1 pitch. Namala draws a walk. All right, 1 on, 1 out for Petey Crow, who's 0 for 1. Come on, Petey. A 1-0 pitch. Petey Crow pops it up. I'm really not sure about him leading off, to be honest. I don't know who else could do it, though. Unless you move everybody up 1, maybe, and drop him in sort of behind Ballesteros or Pratt or something like that. Who's in now? Patterson. Patterson gets hit. All right, 2 on, 2 out for Dela Cruz. Cometh the hour, cometh the man, mate. We need you here, mate. We really, really need this. And he strikes out, and that'll do it for the 5th. We are still 5-1 down. And only 3 hits on the night as well. Eldridge will face Ford, who is 1 for 1. An 0-1 pitch. And that is into centre field. Petey Crow is there, 1 away. Curel will come in now, 0 for 1. An 0-2 pitch. And that is into right field. De Leon with a diving catch. 2 away. And he'll bring up Ravello, who is 0 for 1. A 2-2 pitch. And that is into left field. Each of the outfielders have had a chance, and they've all taken them. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. 4 runs down. McQuaid to lead us off, 2 for 2. A full count. And McQuaid dribbles it next to the pitcher, and that'll be 1 away. This will be the one that Vlad hits, won't it? He's 0 for 2. It's a full count. And Vlad pops it straight up, so that'll be 2 down. And in now will come Ballesteros, who's 0 for 1. A 1-0. Come on, Moises. Ballesteros up the middle. That will be a 2-out single. We could really do with the hits not coming at 2 out, couldn't we? So Cole Sands is coming in. A big part of what we did at... was it here or was it at the Tigers we had Cole Sands? Anyway, an 0-1 pitch. And that is into right field. Is it going over right field? It is! Cooper Pratt sends it to the fence. So we have 2 out runners at 2nd and 3rd. The main issue we have now is who's at the plate, which is De Leon, who is 0 for 2 today. Come on, Ernesto. Oh, strikes out and we strand 2 more. So we go to the 7th, 5 runs down. I mean, we've had the same amount of hits as them. It's just not going for us, is it? As Eldridge gives up a leadoff single to Watson. In comes Matt Shaw now, who is 1 for 3. A 1-1. There goes Watson, and Ballesteros cannot stop him. So runner at 2nd now. And that is into left field. It should be caught out there by Patterson. Runner will likely stay at 2nd, yes. So 1 away. In comes Devers, who is 1 for 3. A 2-2 pitch. And that'll be a ground ball. Pratt has it over to first. 2 away. And Shakhtar now will come in 0 for 2 today. It is a full count. Oof, it is a walk. Was that close? That seemed very close. No, just outside. So Torkelson now. He's already hit 1 home run today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Eldridge strikes him out. So we stretch. We need 4 runs to keep our, more or less, keep the World Series alive. Alright, welcome back. Namala will lead us off. Sands continues on the mound for them. It's an 0-2 pitch. Come on, Arjun. He strikes out, 1 away. How many strikeouts have we had so far this game? PD Crow now, who's 0 for 3. A 1-1. PD Crow again pops 1 up. That'll be 2 down. And we are running out of outs. In comes Bobby Patterson, 0 for 2. A 1-2 pitch. Bobby Patterson grounds it to the shortstop. And that'll do it for the 7th. And, yeah, we don't want to get swept in a World Series. Come on, guys. Eldridge to face Casas. A 1-1. And that'll be out at first. 1 away. It's so frustrating because it's, you know, the last game, it was the last couple of innings that stuffed us. And this time it's the first couple. And other than that, we've been pretty good. As Pinto comes onto the mound now. He's got a 2-2 pitch against his first man, who is Curel. And he strikes him out. So, yeah, we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. We're going to face Geronimo, who's going to face Dela Cruz. He is 0 for 3, is Ellie. It's a 3-0 pitch. Just get yourself on base here, please, mate. Come on. It'll be the last time today we will likely see the middle of our order, and we need them. We need them to deliver, as Dela Cruz does just that with a leadoff single. McQuaid now comes in, 2 for 3. An 0-2 pitch. McQuaid! 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 He's done it! William McQuaid with a 2-run home run. It's 5-3. It's 385 feet back. And now we need Vlad to join the party. Come on, Vladdy boy. Here he is. He's 0 for 3 today. It's a full count. Vlad strikes out again, you muppet. So that is 1 away. Ballesteros now 1 for 2 tonight. A 2-2 pitch. Ballesteros strikes out. Alright, so we've angered them apparently. It's Cooper Pratt now. He's 2 for 3. It's a 1-1 pitch. Cooper Pratt hits it well, but straight to centre field. And we will go to the 9th, and we need 2 runs. Despite arguably, I'd say, being the better team here as well, which is always frustrating. Full count on the leadoff man. Ground ball. Vlad has it. 1 away. In now comes Watson, who is 2 for 3. It's an 0-1 pitch. And ground ball this time to Pratt, who makes the play. 2 down. And it is Matt Shaw now, who is 1 for 4. A 2-2 pitch. And that is into centre field. PD Crow can only watch it bounce. And that'll be a 2-out single. And McKinley Moore will now come on to face Hardman, who is into the game, batting .269 in the postseason. A 2-2 pitch. McKinley Moore strikes out the only man he will likely face. And we need 2 runs in the 9th, and we need the bottom of our order to do it for us. And I consider Armstrong bottom of the order at this point as well. So De Leon 0 for 3. Myers on the mound for them. Come on, De Leon. It's a 2-2 pitch. It's not going to happen, is it? De Leon hits it sharply, but second base has it 1 away. In comes Namala now, who's 0 for 2. A full count. Namala into left field, and that will drop in. It'll be a 1-out single, and it will bring the tying run to the plate in Pete Crow. He is 0 for 4. It's an 0-2 pitch. PD Crow, oh, not a double play. It's not. So we're down to our final out in Game 3. We are already 2 games behind. It's Bobby Patterson, 0 for 3. Come on, Bobby. An 0-2 pitch. He strikes out. I mean, tell me what you think. I think we were the better team in that game. That is very, very frustrating. You know, Murillo aside, he gave up 5 of the 7 hits they had or something. Like, it's just not happening. We're just, you know what it is that we're just not as good as them, and that's always frustrating because I always find when you're just annoyed but you don't know what you're annoyed about, you're just annoyed that they're better, and that seems to be the problem we have right here. So Game 4 will be tomorrow. It'll be Jackson Kawhi, who's been the starter that's been going to go since Game 2, so maybe he will actually go in Game 4. It'll be Christian Scott on the mound for us. And, well, now we need history because I don't think any team's come down from 3-0 down to win a World Series. Honestly, at this point, I just want to avoid the sweep, if I'm honest. So if you have enjoyed that for some reason, let me know. Yeah, I mean, we got beaten by 4, and by 3. So maybe we'll get beaten by 2, and that'll be progress. Take care.